Hey traders, it's Greg from Trade 90X, and I'm excited to bring another trade. 90X get trade fit in 90 days. Our 90-day program is to get all our traders within 90 days the infrastructure they'll need to build upon to be a successful trader. Today we're going to talk about education lesson number 5, why we trade. Before we get started, all information in any of our videos or reviews are for educational purposes only. Please make sure you consult with your financial advisor or accountant before making any financial decisions. All lessons that we provide, we believe are the highest probability to success. Also, how do we do that? At Trade 90X, we always trade with a statistical edge. What does that mean? We have back tested our numbers over time like a casino. We know that our plan works. We understand the right information, how to find it, how to execute it, master risk, and be accountable. Losses are part of trading. Our process, Trade 90X, is mechanical, systematic, repeatable, and replicable. These are the things that you need. So when you're going to trade, you don't hesitate. You also must identify what type of trader you are. We help you do that when you're part of the Trade 90X team. It's all based on time, resources, and personality. And we also believe that if you don't have support, it's going to be very difficult to succeed at trading. And that's what we provide through our Trade 90X Mastermind group. So let's get into it. The lesson again, why we trade. This will be a short one, but again, I just want to give you some insight, to this. So number one, let's face it. There are many opportunities today to make money, but very few have the barrier of entry that are as low cost as trading, and with the potential upside. But let's also quantify that. There is no free lunch in any business. Okay. Yes, there are several opportunities we'll quickly discuss, but there are no free lunches. Now, trading, number one in my book, as far as business opportunities. Why? Because you can start with a few $1,000s, a computer, internet, brokerage account. But I have to be honest, you do need to get educated and you need to have supports to have success. And again, that's what we do at Trade 90X. The education today costs are very reasonable. And if you're really willing to put in the time and effort, the potential risk versus reward is the highest of any business I know. But again, make no mistake, either be willing to put in the effort or just pass. Number two, you can start your own business. Now, starting your own business, I've started many businesses over the years, is great, but eventually you're going to need to hire people, and there's other capital costs of marketing, or if you're buying products, and the costs are much higher in starting your own business than trading, hands down. And also, once you start dealing with a lot of people you have to manage, that's a whole nother other thing to deal with. And real estate, similar to number two, great business, but also very hard to start a real estate business with some low cost entry as trading. And again, let's just say you want to be real estate and eventually you invest in properties. Just remember, whenever you start investing in properties, you've got to manage those properties. There's all type of issues once you start dealing with people. And again, great business, but again, we're talking about which is the best opportunity, why we trade. For me, so far, like I said, trading over starting, another business or a real estate business. Trading by far has the best. And then number 4, of course, is always working for somebody. But again, when you work for somebody, you're going to make them rich, and you don't own your own time. So again, this video is just kind of was an outlook to say, hey, why we trade. So we trade in the bottom line is because number one, if you're willing to put the time and work in, there's very few businesses that you can start with a few $1,000s, a computer, internet, brokerage account. And if you're willing to put the time, get the education, get the support, the potential risk versus reward is incredible, and it's the highest of any business. So that's why I always tell people when we talk about it, before you get into a business, think about it. Now, is trading for everybody? No. And that's why I said you really got to think hard about what type of person you are. So if there's anything you didn't understand about this quick lesson, why we trade, just hit us up, like I said, at hello@trade90x.com. We can talk about it more. Again, we're here to help always keep everyone on the right side of the markets. And as I end every one of my videos, make sure you always have your plan ready. Make sure you always understand the risk. Make sure you understand what your statistical edge is before you risk capital. Trade safe.